Welcome to the Sunday morning simulcast with RomWills. Get started on your plan. Get started on your plan. I'm going to tell you what. Get started. Get started. Whatever your plan is, whatever your goal is in life, just get started. Because one of the, I'm going to say, saddest things I've seen, because I've talked with thousands of people, especially about success. And people will have a plan for whatever, a business, a project, a good book or something. And they'll talk about it. And they'll say, yeah, that's what I want to do. And they'll just talk about it. They can be caught in the paralysis of analysis. Oh, they'll say, oh, that'd be a good thing to do. Look, I don't care what it is you want to do. Whatever your plan is, just get started on it. Now, you're going to probably make some mistakes, but you know what? There's nothing wrong with making mistakes. There's nothing wrong with that. At least you got started, because one of the things I've always said, if you're on the path to success, it's not a straight line. So you're going to fall in that hole sometime. You're going to run into that brick wall. You're going to have a detour. You might have to change things up. And there's nothing wrong with that, but you have to get started. If you're on the path to success, what good is it if you're not even getting started? Because that's really the greatest detour right there. That's the greatest detour, because you're not doing the things that you need to do. You're not running into the things you need to do. Because, like I said, it's not going to be perfect. You're going to run into stuff, but at least you got started. But see, here's the beauty of it. Once you get started, once you run into any detours, holes in the road, brick walls, at least you got started to get to that point, and you could figure out how to get out of that hole, to get around over that brick wall, to go through that detour. But see, there's plenty of people, they haven't even got to that point yet. They haven't got to that point. Now, anybody who knows me know I got several books on the market. I got several books, and when I first started, let's just say my writing style has improved, but I had to get started. Because I had some legitimate constructive criticism when I got started, but I learned from it. But what if I didn't get started? I wouldn't be here now. I'm here now because of the books I've written. They led me to this path. I wouldn't be here. See, once you get started, you don't know where you can go. Yeah, you're going to run into some obstacles, but then you don't know where it can take you. Everything starts off small. Like I said, if I never wrote those books, if I say to myself, oh, I don't want to be a writer, or all these people writing, I don't want to get started, I wouldn't be here. Shoot, even doing these videos, my earliest videos, anybody who's seen them, shoot, I didn't have like a 4K camera. I didn't have a mic, anything. I just got started, but then I learned. See, once you get started, once you get on the path, then you can see some things. You might not have thought about it at first. And even thinking about everything you can do. See, some people, they get caught up in thinking what can go wrong. But I'm going to tell you what, something can go wrong anytime. Something can go wrong at any time. You have to keep going anyway. You have to still walk that path anyway. But you have to get started. What good is it if you're just sitting back talking about what you want to do? There are people who transition into the next world, and they haven't done it. Some of the greatest ideas are in cemeteries. And then I've talked with plenty of elders, older folks, and they will have an idea about something and they didn't do it. I don't care what it is. And sometimes people will say, well, you're doing all this stuff, but sometimes you got to do it. And you know what? You might start something and you're like, you know what? This ain't it. But the only reason you know this ain't it is because you got started doing it. So if you got a plan, you got anything, get started on it. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Get started on it. Do it. Do it. Do it. I can't emphasize that enough. I can't emphasize that enough. Because as always, I always use myself for an example. I wouldn't be here if I didn't get started at the on writing. I wouldn't be here if I didn't start on an internet radio station. I wouldn't be here if I didn't say, hey, let me just start doing some videos. I wouldn't be here. You wouldn't know me. You wouldn't know who I am. And that's one of the things. And I always joke about having 1,000 jobs, but there's some businesses that I've got started on, and I just say, nah, this ain't me. This ain't me. Plenty of businesses, plenty of things, plenty of jobs. I had to at least be on the job to know this ain't me. See, that's another thing. When you start on something, you can see it, and you might say, hey, this ain't me. But then you might say, this is you. And you have to learn. You have to get better at it. That's the thing. That's the path that you have to go. Every single one of you, like I always say, has a talent. Every single one of you has been blessed with something. Every single one of you is supposed to do something that's going to first impact you and then impact others. But you don't want to be one of those people that's going along, just living along, and you're not doing anything. You don't want to be that person. You don't want to be frustrated, because I've met plenty of people who are frustrated with where they're going in life. They're frustrated with what they're doing because they're not doing what's really inside of them to do. You don't want to be that person. And I've said it several times, and I'm going to say it several times again. Every single one of you has a talent. Every single one of you has been blessed with something. But whatever it is, you have to get started. You have to get started. Whatever you want to jump into, whatever it is, I don't care what it is, get started. Get started. I don't care what it is. I don't care what other people say. And let me hit that real quick. Other people might try to talk you out of it, but it's your plan. It's your plan. You have to get started. You have to get going. Whether they agree with you or not, you just keep going because it's your plan. It's within you. Very important. Very, very important. All right? So get started on your plan. I don't care what it is. I don't care what anybody else said. If you feel like it's within you, get started and do it. All right? So, anyway, keep rising to become the best version of yourself and get started on your plan. All right? Peace and blessings, everyone.